back. We get them back in a variety of different ways. We get them back either through the mail, or we get them back from our drop-off boxes or from our voter centers. So what we do is say the ballots get returned in boxes like this or in our tubs from the mail. And those ballots are first run through our Agilis. It's a machine that was made to sort ballots, and that Agilis sorts them out. It detects which ballots are good by matching signatures, and then it detects which ballots they have issues with, and then it rejects those ballots. Once we take all the good ballots, we bring them up here into the office where they're taken in the back, and teams of judges of opposite affiliation deconstruct the ballots. They take them out of the envelope, they take them from the outer envelope while still on the secrecy sleeve and hand it to their partner, who then takes it out of the secrecy sleeve, pulls the tab off and flattens it. They keep a count of how many they've processed, and they make them into batches. Then those batches get transported to our counting room, where they're ran through the counting machine, which tabulates all the marks on those ballots, and then it puts those numbers into the computer. Then the numbers are matched through the process. The number that the machine counted will match with the number that was written down that the judges said they deconstructed, which will match with the number that the machine spit out that it said that it's sorted. So all the way along the chain, the ballots are accounted for based on those numbers. So then those ballots that got rejected back in the beginning of the process are then checked either for signature discrepancy to see if someone else possibly signed the ballot for them, or if they were either too thick or too thin and didn't match the machine settings, and then we sort those accordingly. And those ballots are sent to signature verification, where judges check whether that signature is accurate, because we use a signature as your voter identification. That's what your ID is that associates that ballot with you. All the ballots have a barcode on them that's associated with your voter record. So once the machine runs that barcode, it can tell us if that ballot is void, if you've already voted, or any other information about you. And if the ballot is not associated with a barcode, that ballot is worthless. It doesn't count. Every ballot has to be issued out of the computer to be counted. All ballots are accompanied by a chain of custody, and then they're accompanied by 2 people, and then they're also always on camera. So ballots are, the only time ballots are not on camera is when they're being transported, and then they're sealed and carried with 2 people. But so once they come into the office, there's cameras in here, they're on camera through the back, they're on camera while they're counted, and then when they're sealed into the tubs, they're on camera in our storage room as well. So then after the election, we keep all ballots that are voted, even if we couldn't count them, and all our undeliverable ballots that got sent back to us. We keep all those ballots on file for the amount of time prescribed by law. The cool thing about this process is because we have so many steps and the ballots go through so many checks and balances, that in order for any fraud of any type or any problems to go wrong, basically everyone would have to be in on whatever situation was going on, because so many eyes are on the ballots at all times. The cameras, the judges, the workers, staff, and the ballots are basically constantly accompanied and accounted for. Once we get in the back, I mean on election day, we'll have 20 or 30 judges in there.